We've been telling you about some of the victims today, and we're learning more about their identities. One of them is a Southern Californian college student, Naomi Gonzalez. The 23-year-old was on a university exchange program. Here is her cousin and her aunt remembering Naomi.
We were cousins, but we did everything together. We were like practically like sisters.
Mimi was very adventurous. She had a lot of strength, a lot of determination, and very giving. She was a beautiful person.
Gonzalez was the first American to have been confirmed killed in the Paris attacks. We're also learning more today about some of the other people who were killed on Friday night. Tashauna Reid joins us now from the newsroom with more on their stories. So, Tashauna, what can you tell us about the victims of these attacks?
Well, John, there are a wide range of victims. We're learning about who they are, what they did in their lives, their families, their stories, and also what happened that night. And I just want to share some of the victims we've been, learning about. This is an image of Jamila Hood. She is a 41-year-old, and she is originally from a small town in northern Paris called Dreux, but she lives in Paris. She works there, and she was at one of the outdoor cafes when attackers approached. She was killed, and she is survived by a large family. She leaves behind her mothers and sisters. And this is just one of the many faces we've been seeing this morning, learning about. This next image is of a young woman. She's only 23 years old. She's a student. Her name is Elodie Brul. And her brother Alexis actually said that she had attended the concert at the Bataclan Theater with a group of friends on Friday. And as reports started to emerge about a situation there, he was frantically trying to reach her. They were calling her, the other friends in the group, and nothing. And he and his father and extended family had been searching, going from hospital to hospital to get any word. They had not heard from their sister, and unfortunately, they managed to get confirmation that she was also killed. She was a student. She was studying design in Paris. And, her and her mother earlier this year, just 10 months ago, actually had marched. Her brother told us this. He had marched in the marches for the Charlie Hebdo attacks. He said that to a publication, and in support of victims that were killed during those attacks. And now we have learned that she passed in a terrorist attack. This next person is Juan Alberto Gonzalez Garrido. He is originally from Madrid, but he has been living in Paris with his wife. They were both at the concert venue, and both. They somehow were separated, and unfortunately his wife had found out that he was killed. And again, his family was searching frantically, trying to get word, using social media to find out if he was okay. They assumed he might have been injured, but they said they never thought that he would actually be gone. And there's just endless stories, 129 victims. We're seeing lots of different publications around the world in different countries talking about their victims. We now know that there are about 15 different countries represented, and of course they're still identifying bodies, so that could change.
Those 129, but so many more injured, and so many of those in critical condition. As this information continues to come out, any updates on whether there are any Canadians among those victims?
Yes, John. Again, we can anticipate some of those numbers to change, of course, but so far we have heard of no Canadians involved in the attacks, no victims, and the Canadian government says that they continue to monitor that. They are, of course, still identifying bodies today, French authorities. So if that does change, we'll definitely be sure to update you on that situation. But so far, no Canadians reported injured or dead.
Thanks for that update, Tashauna.
You're welcome.